So, currently here we have a 12-wheel drivetrain, 6 on each side, and 4 on each side are omni wheels, so it can turn better. We have 8 motors to do it, 4 on each side, and they had to be programmed in groups. One there, there's one under there, and then there's 2 on the front, and the same on the other side. We had to make these in groups in the programming because the controller could not understand me trying to put 8 motors into the drivetrain. Up here we have the 2 motors that comprise with these wheels that then fire out the wheels that we use for firing. And then we have the conveyor belt that takes them up from the conveyor belt that puts them in. We have a 100 RPM motor that drives that on this side. The motors back here are 200 RPM, both of them. The motors that will pick them up off the ground are these 2 here. These are also 200 RPM. These conveyor belts have flaps on the top one to help grip them so they don't slide back down. And these bottom ones have grippy rubber pads on them to help pull them up. Down here we have some wheels that have flaps on them as well to try pick them up because they don't like parting with the floor. We have all aluminium parts, apart from the steel axles. Here we have the receiver that is flashing to show it's connected with the radio. The radio displays the time that it has been on for, and the battery percentage that it's on, and the coding, and also the signal strength between the robot and the remote control. Down here we have the brain, which has 3-wire ports for if you want to use servos, pneumatics, and gyros. We have all the ports for the motors to connect into. On the brain there is exactly 20. There is a 21 port that is meant for the receiver. And then we have 2 batteries over here because the batteries go through very fast. We have the 4-motor cable for the power that powers the brain, and the brain has the speed controllers, the processor, and the module that conveys the signals from the receiver to all the motors. We have our number plates here for registering the robot during a tournament. These are the discs that we throw out, but they are actually wheels because the discs were not here in time. So we're actually throwing 10 small wheels. These rollers are so that the wheels can be slid in and out, but also hold in quite well. So when we transport it, the wheels are stuck on here and they don't go everywhere.
Oh, there we go. Whoa. Oh gosh.